Father Delon called me on a Tuesday. Said they'd found something during a cathedral restoration in Strasbourg. A sealed wall cavity, untouched for centuries. Inside, a reliquary box. Inside that, a modern cassette tape. The historian who found it, a man named Vasseur, was dead by morning. Delon didn't call the police about the tape. He called me. I read old documents, I don't work for anyone, and I keep quiet. 3 out of 3. I don't know what Vasseur found, but careful men don't seal things inside walls unless they're afraid. Strasbourg, 2 hours out. Back to the square. The cathedral hasn't moved. That's reassuring. Now, I need to meet with Father Delon in his archive. The waiter moves like a man who's been told to smile but negotiated it down to tolerance. He's holding the map upside down. The cathedral is right behind him. Some people need directions to find their own shoes.
Excuse me, mister. Could you help me? Chester dropped his ball down there. He keeps whining at the grate and now I feel bad. I don't want to go inside. That place feels, wrong.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Really? If you find it, Chester will like you forever. I might too. I might give you something else I found today.
The grate is rusted tight. I'd need a very clever lever. Not empty after all. A narrow wooden slat. Packing brace by the look of it. Thin enough to slip into the grate. Strong enough to argue with rust. Let's see if this slat can persuade the grate to be less stubborn. There, not open exactly, but open enough. Now that it's loosened, I need something long enough to fish the ball out. Delon's archive. Every book in here has been chosen, and some have been removed.
Thank you for coming, Marek. The air in this cathedral has felt heavier since they opened that wall.
You mentioned Vasseur found a modern cassette in a medieval reliquary. That's a physical impossibility.
I have spent my life studying miracles, Marek. But this felt less like a gift from God and more like a warning from the past. Vasseur was terrified. He claimed the frequency of the stones had changed. He went to see a clockmaker, Jakob, the night he died.
Where is Jakob now?
He has retreated to his boat by the canal. He refuses to speak to the clergy. Perhaps he will speak to a consultant like you.
I need to see where it happened. Vasseur's study and the restoration site.
The bishop has ordered the area sealed. He wants no more accidents.
If I'm going to find out why Vasseur is dead, I can't do it from the pews, Father.
This leads to the side entrance, near the cloisters. It avoids the main nave. Please, Marek, whatever is on that tape, find it, before someone else decides the church is better off with the wall resealed.
I'll find Jakob first.
May your ears hear only what is meant for them.
Police tape, the universal do not touch for people who touch things. Nobody's answering. Looks like the whole building's sealed for now. The window to Vassur's study is open. I may be able to climb up there if I had the equipment. Looks like the side entrance is intact. Shame it comes with a bouncer. I need to get inside, but I doubt he takes polite requests. I might need to get creative.
If you're here about the union meeting, it's been moved to never.
Actually, I'm an archival consultant. I'm investigating a matter of extreme historical importance.
Oh, an archival consultant. That's a fancy way of saying you get paid to look at old paper. Well, I'm a restoration worker. That's a fancy way of saying I get paid to keep people like you out. Get lost, buddy.
You don't understand. Lives could be at stake. Possibly even souls.
The only thing at stake here is my lunch break, and you're eating into it. Unless you've got a permit signed by the bishop and the god he works for, the door stays shut.
I heard the cafe has a sandwich waiting for you.
Yeah. Well, I don't move until that payphone rings.
Tardy flambe, 12 euros. The price of pretending I'm here for the food.
Welcome to Le Passage Doré. Have a seat anywhere, I will be right with you.
Busy day?
Too busy and the cafe's phone line is dead, so I'm stuck with an unclaimed order.
I can take it off your hands if it's a pastry.
It's for one of the restoration workers. He's watching the cathedral side entrance. He refuses to leave his post until I call the payphone next to him.
I could just walk over there and tell him it's ready.
He's incredibly literal. If his phone doesn't ring, he doesn't move. Honestly, I'm about to throw his sandwich to the canal ducks.
What's the number? There's a working payphone right outside your door.
Be my guest. Here is the number. Get him over here and I'll give you a coffee on the house.
I'll see what I can do.
Make it quick before the bread gets soggy.
The melody drifts across the water like it belongs here, hauntingly beautiful. Almost enough to make me forget why I came. Look, a naked chick is jumping in the canal. Sorry, buddy. It's for a good cause. I guess I can scoot by.
What now?
Evan Merrick, archival consultant.
You're the American Delon mentioned. I hoped he was exaggerating. He was not. Archival consultant. Is that what they call people who touch things that don't belong to them?
Sometimes they call us doctors. Depends on the grant.
At least a doctor has steady hands.
Vasseur came to see you before he died. What did he bring you?
A mechanism brass. 14th century, maybe earlier. Hand-filed teeth. Tolerances that would embarrass a Swiss watch. I have worked 60 years with gears. This was the finest mechanism I have ever touched, and I have touched many.
What was it?
A resonator, tuned to one frequency. Exact, obsessive. Whoever built it heard something in his head and spent his life making the world play it back.
That sounds like every musician I've met.
Musicians are harmless. This man was not. He built it to fit inside a bell tower. 5 towers, actually. 5 components. 1 frequency, 1 purpose.
Church bells.
You don't engineer something to 6 decimal places so a church can tell farmers it's Sunday. This was built to do something to the air itself. I restored the mechanism. It was the most beautiful repair I have ever done. 3 weeks, 17 hours a day. And then I understood what I had fixed.
How does a clockmaker figure out a medieval acoustic weapon?
The same way a clockmaker figures out anything. I listened. I put my ear to the brass, and it told me what it wanted to do. What it wanted to do was not kind.
I should let you get back to work.
I never stopped. You interrupted. There's a difference.
Noted.
If you find the other 4 components, don't bring them to me. I've done enough damage restoring 1.
Tied up and going nowhere. A metaphor walks into a canal. Nice name, though. I dropped the franc in. The line is open. All right, let's see if this guy is as stubborn as she says.
Hello?
Hello. Le Passage Doré.
Yeah?
Your lunch is ready.
Bring it out.
I offered. The waitress refused.
Why?
Because apparently last time someone carried soup across the square, half of it ended up on a tourist from Ghent.
Fair.
So new policy. Collection in person only.
I'm on duty.
Then I suggest you move with purpose. She said if it sits another 5 minutes, your sandwich goes to the canal ducks.
She wouldn't.
She sounded very open to the idea. Frankly, the ducks may already have tableware.
Damn it. Fine. I'm coming.
Excellent. Try not to frighten the clientele. He finally cleared out. Now to see what's inside. A crate full of restoration supplies. Most of it useless. Except this length of rope. Someone won't miss it. A rope tied to a hook. Improvised but functional. The nave stretches on forever. Cathedrals are very good at making people feel temporary. Nothing in there. Hold on. Something is hidden in the corner of the inside of the hole, like someone wanted this not to be found. An ancient brass acoustic tuner. Whoa. I accidentally hit it against the wall, and that sound was eerie, to say the least. An ancient brass tuner. Beautiful craftsmanship, but that sound it made was all wrong. The hasp won't move. There's no keyhole. Those 3 discs on the front, I need a closer look. a saint holding a key standing beside a boat. Vasseur chose these three deliberately. I'm sure of it. The Agnus Dei, a lamb carrying a banner. One of 3 resonators on the face of the box. A mounted knight. The disc is worn, but the engraving still catches the light. Too flat. That's it. The disc is resonating. It rattled instead of hummed. Not quite. That's it. The disc is resonating. That's it. The disc is resonating. All 3. The tritone. The church called it the devil's interval. Vasseur knew exactly what he was hiding. This must be Vasseur's tape. I'll hold on to it for now. I might be able to fish out whatever is tucked away down there. Got you. I found it. One red ball with a gold star, retrieved from the depths.
My ball! Chester, look! He got it back! And I promised you something. I found this by the grate. It looked important.
Sophie Kern. A journalist's card. That feels less accidental than I'd like.
Grandpa said to tell him if someone helped me. His name is Jacob.
This is Vasseur's study. I'm sure there are some good leads here. Vasseur's notes. Dense. Rushed. Mostly about resonance, tuning, and harmonics. Not much I can make sense of right now. But they're definitely coming with me. Loose notes, pinned in a rush. The handwriting gets worse near the bottom. His nerves were going before he did. Photographs, copied portraits, old sites, faces and places pinned together, like he was trying to catch history in the act. Sophie Kern. I think I remember her. A journalist. I wonder what her connection was to Vasseur, or to all this. Evan Merrick. That would be me. Vasseur and Father Delon were probably trying to contact me for help. Sorry I was too late. I also think I need a new headshot. This one is starting to look optimistic. Matthias Fahler. He has the look of a man who never enters a room without already owning half of it. If Vasseur pinned him here, he wasn't decoration. Sophie Kern. The same woman from Vasseur's board. She was close enough to the archive to leave this behind. A page torn from a dictionary, with a cutout carved neatly into the middle. Small enough to hide a cassette, or something equally worth killing for. Whatever Vasseur kept in here, it's gone now. A baggage receipt. Basel railway station cloakroom. So Vasseur was in Basel before he died, or he left something there for whoever came after him. Research books left open in a hurry. Bell towers, sacred relics, medieval routes. Vasseur had stopped reading for interest and started reading for survival. A cassette recorder. Or what used to be one. The rubber drive belt is missing. Without it, this thing won't play Vasseur's tape. His working notebook. Fast handwriting. Shaky lines. Whatever he found, it got to him before anyone else did. I guess I can scoot by.
What now?
I need a rubber belt, specific width, for a cassette player.
A cassette player? You have a mechanism capable of resonating stone, and you want me to fix a cassette player?
The cassette has a dead man's last words on it. So yes.
What width?
About 4 millimeters. Flat cross-section.
I have one that will work. My granddaughter told me what you did for her today. If not for her asking me to be civil, I would tell you to go find a hardware store. That, and no machine deserves to sit broken when the fix is simple. Take it.
I should let you get back to work.
I never stopped. You interrupted. There's a difference.
Noted.
If you find the other 4 components, don't bring them to me. I've done enough damage restoring one.
The belt fits. Crude, but it should run.
If you are listening to this, then I am already gone. My name is Henri Vasseur, historian. I found something that should never have been found. For years I pursued the so-called heavenly choir, believing it to be nothing more than metaphor. It is not. I found the first component, a machine hidden in fragments, precision-tuned forks, brass resonators, parts concealed in plain sight as holy relics inside 5 cathedral bell towers across Europe. When brought together and made to sound at once, the result is catastrophic. It does not merely shatter glass, it shatters the mind. I am being followed. Matthias Voller is no collector. He is financing the reconstruction, and he has already found 2 of the components. The receipt in my desk, Switzerland. Basil is next. If you find this, you must stop him. Don't let them ring the 5th bell.